Oh, hi YouTube. I thought I'd make a little video about side slipping in gliders. How I do it, why you do it, and how easy is it? Well, I don't know. We'll give it a go, see what it looks like. So we'll try flying the entire circuit without using our air brakes in this video. But before we do, let's have a quick look how a side slip works. So to side slip, we yaw the aircraft and put a wing down at the same time. And that means the airflow remains the same and the direction of travel remains the same, but the glider is slipping through the air in a non-efficient way. And if we have a look at the yaw strings, you can see they will indicate exactly which direction we're still going and which way the airflow is going. Gliders are all about decreasing drag, and we do that by decreasing the forward-facing profile as much as possible. When we side slip, we increase the front-facing profile of the glider, which increases drag as there's more air hitting the side of the glider. Oh, and don't forget, check out the new t-shirt designs in the pureglide.nz online store. So we are heading this way, the direction of the yaw strings. That is the direction the air is flowing over the glider. And this is a Ventus, I've got my 18-meter wingtips on. What I normally do, I start with the rudder and a bit of left aileron at the same time. So I put a bit of right rudder in, left aileron, and you can see the yaw strings. They are pointing to where the glider is actually heading. So if I straighten back up, rudder's straight now, you can see it's going straight, and if I put the side slip back in, off it goes. The air is now going that way, and it can be quite extreme. Let's switch it around. Can side slip in this way. So now we're traveling this way. And someone asked if I have rudder lock, and yes I do. I can take my feet off the rudders and it will stay in that position, which is interesting. So let's practice going in and out of left and right side slips. So I'm going to start with left leg down, right wing tip down, and I try and keep the glider level. So you can see I'm we can turn while we're in a side slip. So if I just tilt the wing down a bit more, we can see we're side slipping and turning, and then it's a bit hard to unturn in a side slip. But so I'd mainly control it with the rudders. I use ailerons to just keep the glider level, and I start it with my rudders. So why would you ever do a side slip? Well, we obviously have our air brakes on the wings there, but if they don't work for any reason, a side slip can be a way to reduce the glide of the glider. It increases the drag and will increase our descent rate. So it's a backup to using our air brakes. And in a high performance glider like this, it's actually very hard to get it down on the ground without using air brakes and spoiling the air over the wings. So side slipping may become your only option to get the glider down. So shall we try it? We'll try as a little exercise, side slipping all the way around the circuit. So let's see what kind of sync rate I can get if I side slip. Hawk says 0. Now I'm not sure if I really trust the Hawk. One problem with side slipping, all your instruments get out of whack because you've no longer got the airstream flying into the instruments properly. So your airspeed tends to be wrong, which can affect your varios as well. So I'm trying to descend. I'm definitely descending. I can see my altitude descending here. Maybe I'm in, what kind of air am I in? I'm in positive air here, that's why it's so hard. You can see how hard it is to get down. Let's just do some turns here. This is why we do a check for our brakes early, because if we need to use our brakes and they're not available, we need to know about it early, because then we can plan things. Another good reason, if you're doing a winch launch and the rope breaks early, you might not have enough runway in front of you to use just the air brakes. So side slipping plus air brakes could be enough to get down quicker. Right, it's warning me about my landing gear. It's a good point. Let's do our checks. Straps are secure, undercarriage down locked, flaps set and 0, and brakes are working. But let's imagine for a moment we do our checks and then find that they're not. Having our gear down can increase the drag as well, so that's useful. So I'm going to start side slipping now because we've got quite a long way to go. We're still 1,200 feet, we've got to lose 1,000 feet. So we might hit some sink as well, you never know, and then I'll straighten up. So the goal, try not to touch the brakes. Mathematical traffic, glider golf, Oscar Papa, joining, downwind, 28. One use of side slip, if you misjudge going into a field or you're landing and your brakes aren't working well enough, or you hit some big lift on the way into the field, you can use side slip to add to the descent rate on top of your air brakes, and that can bring you down real quick. We're in a bit of sync anyway here, so that's good. Let's see, we'll keep our speed up a bit. Alright, things are looking good. A bit shallow. The angle to the aiming point is a bit shallow, so I don't need to use any side slip yet. Now, I was going to do a longer finals, but because we're lower, I don't need to. So we'll just do a normal turn here. Get our speed back a bit. 60 knots or so will be about right. We've got a good solid headwind here, so that will help our side slipping. Mathematical traffic, glider golf, Oscar Papa, turning finals, 28. No air brakes yet. Okay, let's go into the side slip. So you can see I'm aiming to my normal aiming point. It's working pretty well. Got a bit of extra speed on. Oh, don't speed up too much. You can see we're just not coming down like we normally do. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Too bad, going a bit fast. Now we have to round out before we touch the ground. Now this is a problem. No brakes means this last little bit I'll be going too fast. So I'm just going to touch down very gently. Bouncing is normal when you're going too fast. Here we go. No brake landing. Not down yet though, am I? Maybe we'll just keep going up to the trailer here. Oh, trying to keep my tail off. Not going to quite make it to my trailer. Now I could have used the wheel brake there if I needed to earlier, but I didn't, because I wanted to get up here anyway. Alright, hope that's useful. Thought that'd be interesting, showing how to land a glider without your air brakes. And for anyone wondering, I'm using the earbuds not to listen to music while I'm flying. I use them for noise cancellation. They work really well. Don't forget to practice your side slipping next time you go flying. It's a great skill to have in your back pocket. Thanks for watching.